Micah, what are you doing?
Watering my thing.
You're watering your zinnias?
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm just doing the inside.
Good job, buddy. Hey, Ace. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, oh, hello. Hi. Good dog. Hey, Micah.
Yeah?
Do you want to help me clean out the flower beds?
In just a second.
In just a second.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm sorry I look kind of crazy today. I just worked last night and I'm kind of tired, but we have beautiful weather today and I just wanted to get out in the garden and play some. So the older kids are finishing up their homeschool work. They have just a class or two left and the little one's down for a nap. And Micah is out here helping me in the garden and we're gonna plant some things in our raised beds. So first I'm gonna pull out all of my old plants and then we're gonna put some compost in the beds and I'll show you all that. Tell me again, what does it look like, Micah?
It's a gentle rain.
Good job. Good job raining on your plants.
It looks like a gentle rain for plants. The plants are stomping in the rain.
Okay. Good job, buddy. All right, so these are my two raised beds in my backyard on either side of my deck. And they really just look like a mess right now. I have these big, overgrown cauliflower and, kale. I have these big, overgrown kale and cabbage. They do have little bugs on it. You want to see that? That is a bunch of aphids, I think.
Can I taste the ones on there?
Yeah, you can taste the ones on there. Let me get you one. Here we go. Oh, there we go. That's a good one right there. Here you go, buddy. You're welcome. All right, so in these beds, they really just have a lot of stuff that I was trying to grow over the winter and early spring, but I think our temperatures are just too hot for it now. This is a cabbage and kale that bolted and went to seed, and I was trying to be patient and let these seed pods dry out and collect the seeds from them, but I'm just kind of over it and I'm gonna rip them out. And I have several radishes in here that are just bolting and not gonna make any good roots. There's another one that's bolting, and none of these radishes really, I think it's just too hot. Like, they made a bunch of greens, but they didn't make any roots. So I'm basically gonna pull everything out of this bed with the exception of the sugar snap peas that are growing back there. Those still have a little bit of life left in them. So I'm gonna leave them for a little bit, but I'm sure they'll be coming out soon. All right, same thing with this bed over here. It's got a kale and a cabbage that have bolted and gone to seed, and I'm just gonna rip those up. I have lettuce that's bolted and looks terrible. I'm gonna clean pretty much everything out of this bed with the exception of the peas back there. They're still growing and just beginning to put off some little baby peas. So I'm gonna leave them for now. There's a little baby pea. I'm gonna leave them for now and see how far they get in our heat. Everything else is coming out and we're gonna start with a clean slate. So I sent my husband William to the landfill to get some compost for me, and he's back. So we now have 12 bags, I missed, 12 bags of 40 pounds each.
Yeah.
Of compost.
We got 4 bags of it. We got 4 bags.
12 bags, or not 12 bags, yeah, 12 bags. We got a lot of bags. We gotta unload it. You gonna help me?
Yeah.
All right, let's get going.
The more it goes down, the bigger it gets.
Yeah, so the flowers bloom,
and
then they make skinny little seed pods.
When it's on this one, it starts to get fully grown. And then these curved ones, when they're fully grown, will look like this.
Yeah, and then it grows bigger seed pods, huh?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? So when I sent William to the landfill to get me some compost, they also advertised compost bins for sale for $40, and I've been wanting one, so I asked him to get me one today. And I'm pretty excited with how it looks. Look at this. All right, so I still need to set it up and read all the directions, but it's a pretty big, pretty sturdy plastic compost bin. It has this door, this hatch down here at the end that's got to be glued on, or not glued, screwed on, and a lid here. But are you going to help me set it up, Noah?
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna set up this stuff.
All right, we'll set it up later, okay? I see you.
I see your camera and you.
Your eyeball is really big.
Your eye was really big.
All right, so we got all the plants pulled up. William helped me put compost in the beds. We ended up putting about 6 bags of that compost in here and about 4 in the other one. And now I'm just trying to decide what exactly I want to plant. I kind of have a hodgepodge of different tomatoes and peppers left over with some basil and a few other things. So I'm just going to play around and see what I can fit in my space. All right, I'm still trying to decide exactly what I want to do here. So I'm playing around with spacing, and I may change my mind, but for right now, I think I'm going to put all my peppers here on this side and put kind of like my more sweet peppers, my bell peppers in the front and the poblanos in the back. These are just leftover peppers and leftover tomato plants from all the things that I started from my big garden. So this is kind of like an afterthought, and I'm just finding a place to plug in all my extra stuff. But I think I'm going to put peppers here, tomatoes along the back, and just fill in this area with a few basils, and I have a ground cherry plant here, and then throw in some marigolds in amongst them. But my plan is I'm going to leave these sweet peas, and in a few weeks as it continues to get hotter, I'm expecting those to not do so well and to stop producing, and so I will pull those out, and by the time I pull those out, hopefully these tomatoes will start to grow big enough that I'll be able to start trellising them. So that's my plan. We'll see how it works. And then over here on this side is basically similar, except I'm going to be doing some more just various basils. I have some purple opal basil here and some Genovese. I have a little red cherry tomato that I'm going to put on this side. And then I think I'm just going to throw in some zinnias. These are some zinnias my son started from seed, and these are some other little zinnias that he started. So I'm just going to throw in some zinnias just to make things pretty on this side. I think I might plug in this little thyme seedling on the edge of this bed here so it can kind of cascade over. And then these are some okra seedlings that I started. It's actually Alabama red okra.
Do you remember that?
You want a turtle?
No, but I said but Nibble was having a little turtle, and Candace a little toy turtle for sandbox at Candace.
Yes, I do remember you having a toy turtle, and it was a turtle-shaped sandbox, right?
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
How much dollars did that cost?
I don't remember how many dollars it costs.
Well, I was hoping if we could buy a new one.
Well, we'll talk about it. The sun finally went behind the clouds, so it actually feels really good right this moment. So I'm gonna go inside and grab some eggs to plant under my tomatoes, and then I'm just gonna play around here and get these things spaced out and get these beds planted.
I was hoping if I could I could dig my own hole.
You wanna dig your own hole?
Yeah, like I have my own egg.
Okay. Why don't you scoot to that side right here?
Mom, now.
All right, you gonna dig it? Can I help you get a nice big deep one? Sometimes you have to dig super deep. Alright, there you go.
I've been holding the egg ready to put it.
Alright, put your egg in. Now crack it with a knife. Be patient.
Crack it?
Yeah. Good. Alright, and then you pinch off, look, you pinch off the bottom leaves right here. Like that. And then you put your tomato deep in the hole, okay? Deep in the hole, and then you cover it up. That's a Dr. Witchy tomato. All right, Micah. Micah is planting his red cherry tomato, right?
Right.
Okay. Don't throw the dirt, just slide it to the side, okay? All right, Micah, you ready to put your egg in?
Yeah, I already did.
All right, good.
No, I'm gonna crack it.
Good job. Nope. Hey, you forgot your tomato plant.
Oh, is this the one?
Yep, that's the one.
Did you grow this for me?
I did grow it for you. Are you gonna put it in the hole?
I gotta take this out first.
All right, push it down in the hole. Good. Now pull the dirt in around it. Good job. Put your marker in. A little to the side. There you go. Good job, buddy. You did it. Good job.
Just some more stuff.
You're a tomato planter. All right, go play.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Did it taste like dirt?
No, it tastes like a horseradish.
Did you wipe it off?
Nope. Hey, there's a purple
No, you
radish. Hey, there's a purple radish.
Okay. Okay, I think I got my planting project done. I just basically plugged in a bunch of leftover stuff that I had just because I had space here to do it and I didn't want those plants to go to waste. And I might have planted them a little too heavily, but we'll see how they grow. And if I have to thin it out, that's okay. So we got these beds finished and I did end up pretty much going with my original plan of planting sweet bell peppers here in the front. Here are poblano peppers that I'm going to do chili powder with. And then in the back are some different tomatoes. So this is Brad's Atomic Grape tomato. This is a Paul Robeson. This is labeled Brandywine, but those are not Brandywine leaves, so that will be a mystery. And this is a Dr. Weish's big yellow tomato, and I did stick in some little marigold seedlings that I had extra, and also stuck in a basil. And this is a ground cherry, Aunt Molly's ground cherry. And then over here on this side, basically same idea except with okra as the backdrop. I expect these peas to be done in a few weeks. And these okra seedlings here, this is Alabama Red. And I planted Alabama Red about every 18 inches or so. And I expect those to grow up and kind of be a big wall of okra back there. And then in the front I have just some assorted basil. Here's a little thyme seedling here. And then some various zinnias, a little assorted zinnias that my son sprouted. And then I have one extra cherry tomato with a few extra basils. Before we go today, look at this beautiful hydrangea. Like it's my favorite. It's so stinking pretty. These blooms are really just beginning to get their color and they're huge. Actually, this is a small one. They get much, much larger. But it's my favorite plant. I know I've said it before, but it is. It's my favorite plant. This one's also really pretty. Alright guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'm glad to get this little project done. Those beds were kind of driving me crazy because they just look bad. And anyway, and I needed a place to put all my extras. So hopefully, I have about 6 or 7 tomato plants left over because I just started too many seedlings. So I think I'm going to post those for free on Facebook and see if I can give them away to some neighbors. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going to water this in and then go inside and get a drink. And then later this evening, we're going to go check the big garden. So anyway, have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.